Yeah.
Good evening. We're here this evening at the Eccles Rugby Union Club on Gorton Street, Peel Green, and it's the Eccles Beer and Gin Festival, which is why I'm smiling, obviously. But I'm joined by these two fine gentlemen here, even despite him mocking me before. Dave and Martin. Right, I want you two boys to explain to me what attractions we've got for the local population to drop in, and why should they?
Well, Martin, would you like to tell them all about your wonderful array of beers?
Well, we have a selection of beers, generally from the Salford brewers, the 6 Salford brewers, guaranteed to have 20 beers on at any one time. The Salford brewers being First Chop, Marble, Seven Brothers, Pomona, Hyde and Strange Times. So there's a selection of beer from all those 6 brewers, and we've got a couple of interlopers from Bolton and Altrincham. And we have some other beers actually in reserve, just in case, heaven forbid, we should start running out of beers.
I think that'll be quite enough, to be honest.
Where's the gin? Where's the gin come in?
Well, the gin's not my forte or my department. We do have some from a Salford distillery, not the Seven Brothers, but the Four Sisters.
Yep.
We have some of their gins, and the rest are some strange concoctions from made by strange people whose behaviours I don't understand, to be honest.
That was a neat, succinct summing up, wasn't it? Yeah, right. So, Dave, what is your role at the club? Club captain at one time?
I was club captain in 1984, which is many moons ago, and we used to play in black and white then, never mind colour. Yeah, these days we're in the blue and white hoops. Part of this weekend's celebrations is the fact that it's our centenary. We're 100 years in the blue and white hoops.
You just told me that I don't know if it's rumour, truth, myth, that the blue and white colours come from the Salford Pals going over the top in the Somme, First World War.
Yeah, a little bit of detail behind that is that we have a Duke of Edinburgh section down here at Eccles Rugby Club, which is the first and I still believe the only rugby union club to run a Duke of Edinburgh section, which is fantastic. But voluntarily, everything's voluntarily down here. But on the 101st anniversary of the Somme, I think it was about 9 or 10 of our gold DAV guys and girls marched from Boulogne, followed the track of the Salford Pals battalion 25-30k a day until they got to the front, and third or fourth day, and on the front we met at Thiep Val and took part in the annual ceremony to honour the dead from the First World War. I've just been told today that following some research by Don Edmondson, who's actually our fixture referees secretary and looks after that side of things, that he's discovered that the reason for the blue and white was that when they went over the top in the waves, the first lads would go over on the blue flags, the second lot would go over on the white flags. So you had the blue and the white, which was then taken on by the lads when they returned from the war and became the first team, second team, the Eccles team colours upon their return, because prior to that we played in a green shirt, which was an adopted shirt of a local church team, I understand.
It's a lovely story, then. It's got a lot of credibility to it.
Massive history down here, massive. Yeah.
Moving up to date, I'm joined here by the club captain and the ladies. Come on, Rowan. James, you're the captain.
Yeah, club captain, for the past 3 years, but I don't know whether it counts, seeing as how we spent the last 18 months at home.
Oh, it counts. It counts.
But yeah, my name might be on the board 3 times if I speak nicely to someone.
And Rowan, a ladies' team. How long's that been going?
23.
I think we're on 23 or 24 years now, obviously, with the past 18 months being a bit up in the air, but we have one of the oldest ladies sections at this club. We celebrated our 21 years of Eccles Ladies.
Yeah, just before the pandemic.
Yeah, just before the pandemic. I had a big celebration here. But we're actually really proud of our ladies section, and we take great pride in the support that we get from other members of our club. It's not often that you get wholehearted support from every single person, all the way from sort of the men's players all the way up to our chairman. Everyone is
Fully
behind.
supportive.
Yeah, everyone's supportive of us. Everyone's always interested, wants to know. It's nice to know that women in sport, particularly here in Salford, it's something to be proud of. So yeah.
I thought it'd go political, Carl, didn't I? I said that. Oh, I'm joking. Go on, I'm joking.
She plays on the left wing.
Oh, boom, boom.
Sorry about that.
I actually know
that's the
I
best.
can't.
Never getting better than that.
And it's going live. Also, we've got 3 days of fun, frolics, festivity, beer and gin.
We have, yes.
In what order is that?
Okay.
Say, if I was to roll up tomorrow unannounced and uninvited.
Well, everybody is invited to come. There's no such thing as uninvited at Eccles Rugby Club.
You don't know me.
Any day of the week, any of the whole year, you're always going to be welcome to come to the door of Eccles Rugby Club, as we have the festival. Tomorrow is predominantly a rugby day. There will be rugby being played on the pitch just to our right for most of the afternoon. That's the entertainment for the afternoon. And on the Saturday evening there will be live music by, are they any good, that band?
They better be. I've paid £400 for them. So.
Good Lord.
Foo Fighters are playing then.
The music on Saturday, and then Sunday, weather permitting, is going to be a family day. Generally more of a safe area for the kids to come and have a run around. Sunday is actually free to come in, so those who are...
What would it be otherwise? Is it £2?
It's £2 to come in, yes.
Yeah.
If I could just fill you in again on the history side of things, one of the teams that's playing tomorrow is the Vale of Loon, who were invited down, and I understand that the Vale of Loon were the first team that Eccles played against after the First World War. So they're down.
It's either
Bolton
serendipity or synchronicity, isn't it? Yeah?
Well, a bit of both, I think, yeah.
Weird, strange sounds in the gold mines is the song.
Yeah, so
Right.
yeah, we've got Vale of Loon coming down. We have Bolton, we have Lee, we have ourselves. So you'll have rugby all afternoon. We have the 100 Years of Hoops trophy that'll be given to the winners, and we're going to go around the crowd with the trophy, which is actually a silver bucket, and we're going to ask for donations, which everyone will donate to the winning team's charity.
Right.
So,
what's your charity?
Our charity would probably be something to do with the DFE this year. Our Duke of Edinburgh group, like every other Duke of Edinburgh group, are in dire need of funding, and if we can give them a few quid to get them to these different places.
Duke of Edinburgh's always skint.
They were the
Getting
days.
political again.
But, yeah, so that's the rugby side in the afternoon. In the early evening and later on, we've got Moonlight Rumours, who are a group involving 2 ex-players and 2 other lads. So again, we have like a homegrown concept down here. We try and involve ourselves
Organic
family-wise.
even,
It's massive. We've got kids coming up from under 6s. We've got vets teams, ladies teams.
Are you playing tomorrow, Ron?
Yeah, the walking rugby.
No, we aren't, unfortunately.
That's a crushing disappointment.
I know. Well, I think the initial invitation went out to the men's teams, was that if they could bring a ladies team with them. But I think for the vast majority of the teams contacted, they don't actually have a ladies section. And we're currently at a sort of, not a pivotal moment. We're rebuilding. We played at a high level for a long time. A lot of our girls retired, so...
Are you looking for new players?
We're always looking for new players.
See that man there? Tell him. Tell
Let's have
him.
a plug. Come on.
But
So yeah, it just felt...
not you.
He can't play for the ladies team.
We're asking for lady rugby players. Rugby union, isn't it?
Yeah, female rugby union players, aged 17 and up. If you're younger than 17, we have a wealth of junior teams. Yeah, really, really good junior section. That again, everyone supports. You come to a junior section on a Sunday, and there's first team players, men and women, there supporting those kids. So we're always after new players. We always want to grow our family, make it bigger to help the first teams. And yes, I would have liked a game tomorrow, but the girls at the moment aren't quite there. I won't want to put them in a position to play without, especially with scrums not being played for the last 18 months. We've got a lot of work to do there. So Tuesday night.
One thing I want to throw in, It says on the advertising brochures, fine foods will be available. Could you elucidate on that one?
We have a pizza outlet coming down, an oven pizza, a street food outlet, and with various traditional Manchester, Salford, Greater Manchester.
Donna's just arrived with the black puddings.
Yeah, so it's pies and black pudding.
Pies and black pudding and mushy peas, I hope.
Absolutely.
Definitely mushy peas.
We're epicure and palates in Peel Green. Try saying after a few of them. Yeah.
Very nice.
We've got, behind me, we've got a couple of the lads from First Chop Brewery. Can we sober them up and ask them to come on?
Brilliant.
First Chop boys, could you just come here a minute?
Yeah.
I want you to have a quick talk about the thing.
Yeah.
Next to us, here instead of us. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's going on live, so
Me
go
on
on
the
your
mic,
phone
so you
now.
on the mic.
Cheers, Owen. Cheers, James, you're a gentleman.
Your representative. Thank you, sir.
More publicity.
The important stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of squeezing in.
Can you get in? Of course you can. Where's the mic? Oh, you got the mic out.
Yeah.
Right. I'll just ask you to introduce yourselves. Right, we're still on, aren't we, Carl? We've not been took off air, no. No swearing. No swearing, it's live.
Sure.
Yeah,
No
that's
worries.
it. First Chop Brewery boys, all
Yeah.
three of you.
Hiya.
Introduce yourselves and tell me what your role is at the brewery.
So my name's Jake, I'm the head brewer. So today brought it down Cal and we've got Ben as well. So Cal's one of our brewers, Ben's another one of our brewing team. So yeah, nice to see you.
Is that it? I thought you were supposed to say something dynamic and interesting. No, it's good.
You cut it short this
Rick is a lovely chap, isn't he? I've got to say that because he might be watching in Antigua
Oh
Yeah.
while we're shivering in
No,
Peel
too busy
Green.
scuba diving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching sharks, mate.
He's what he's doing, isn't it? There's a few round here. Yeah. So, are you going to come to the 3 days, or is it a fleeting? Is it? Well,
Gonna try our best.
Yeah, I'm thinking about coming
Yeah.
down tomorrow as well
Yeah.
to watch the rugby tournament and everything, and then some music on I think later
Yeah,
in the evening. That
the
should be
chap
good.
paid 400 quid from me, said, didn't they? I hope they're good.
Yeah, we've got the Meet the Brewer event that's on
Yeah.
tonight as well. Yeah, so
Which brewers are that? Will that be?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it might just be
I think
us.
it's just us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Well, we've met you.
yeah.
That's
all there is to it.
Yeah. I've got to say that the beer that I was given from your brewery, I loved it.
Yeah, good.
Particularly the Sill. That was lovely,
Sure.
wasn't it?
Black IPA.
Yeah, I like the bit of the dark.
think that's
stuff.
probably the
And the
most
vanilla
out there,
stout.
isn't it,
The
really?
vanilla stout,
Yeah.
that was particular. Is any of that available this
Yeah,
weekend?
so we've got 2 dark beers on here.
Michael Duff, you had enough of that the other night. Come down tomorrow. Got vanilla stout.
Yeah, so we've got a
Sill.
vanilla stout
Yeah.
on, and we've also got Joe, which is a new beer, which is
Yeah. Got
a
coffee.
cold brew coffee infused oatmeal stout.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you like to say a few words before we get dragged
Yeah,
off
I
air?
think we've got a big range on across the weekend. There's going to be rotating taps, so there's something for everybody all weekend. So definitely come down, have a look. It's a
Especially this
cozy
one.
environment. Yeah.
What would you recommend? What's that?
This is
It's
the
called
East
Jus.
Coast.
Called what?
Jus.
Jus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got good French, mate. It's
Yeah. All right.
Call
Or
it, call it
attempt at
Jus
these,
if you want to do a Salford.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to show off and say Jiangsu, the art of war, but you know.
Yeah, it's
All
our
level
attempt at
history.
The new East Coast really hoppy beers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and served on cask, it's particularly enjoyable.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Stanley Chow design these t-shirts?
Yeah, so Stan does all of our branding for
Yeah.
us. Him and Rick have been
Yeah,
tight for quite a
chums.
while, yeah.
Great
So
stuff.
he does all our artwork, all our...
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
He's
seen
done
the
a
posts,
few
the silk
different
screens,
ones
hasn't
for
he?
our,
Yeah.
no alcohol IPA called Yes.
Yeah.
There's a few different posters done for that, which are really cool. Yeah.
So to wrap it up, shall we say, Carl, it's open till 10:30 tonight,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
10:30 tomorrow.
Pretty
Yes.
sure, yeah.
Room available for brawls.
Depends how much you drink.
And Sunday is the wrapping up day, isn't it?
It is, yeah, yeah.
Right, so it's free on Sunday, isn't it? That's a
I'm not
massive
entirely sure.
incentive
it's the
to turn
family
up.
day, so
yeah,
yeah.
family day, fun day.
Yeah.
Okay then, well on that sour note, cheers boys. Thanks for
Cheers.
speaking.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Oh, it's Andy.